Hello and welcome to the Green Auto Company Maverick. This is one of the latest cars added to Gran Turismo 7 with update 1.34, and oh boy is it a special one. So this car is actually part of a small group of vehicles in Gran Turismo because it won the Gran Turismo award. This award only goes out to some very unique vehicles, so it is extremely difficult to get it, and once you get it you earn your place by your vehicle being featured in a Gran Turismo game. So the Green Auto Company Maverick, so it started life off as a 1971 Ford Maverick, but it has seen some massive changes throughout the years. Jimmy Shaw, the owner of the Maverick, went to Green Auto Company and said, look, I want something that can do everything and I want it to be powerful. So they said, okay, we can make a plan. And then they proceeded to take a 351 Windsor small block V8, slap on some twin turbos, and now the vehicle produces 1199 brake horsepower standard. The thing is, in Gran Turismo, this makes it one of the most powerful vehicles that you can just go out and purchase from Brand Central. Now it weighs 1633 kgs, which is actually not that bad, but I would have expected it to be a lot lighter. But the main goal for the Green Auto Company Maverick was the fact that it needs to be able to do absolutely everything, from drag racing, autocross, cruising down the highway, city driving, absolutely everything. That is what the Maverick was meant to do. And so, with it being in Gran Turismo 7, it's time to see how it performs out on circuits. So to say that the Maverick is fast is a bit of an understatement. You'll find yourself coming down a straightaway clocking well over 300 kilometers per hour, which is quite accurate because the vehicle does the exact same thing in real life. And what actually threw me off is how the vehicle handles. Now, with it being really focused on straight line speed when it comes to cornering, it's decent, but it's not the best. I think with some improvements, some little bit of added aero bits, well, we should be able to get this vehicle tuning the way it's supposed to. But I mean, the way the vehicle sets up once you purchase it, and something about purchasing this vehicle, you can get it whenever you want from Brand Central for 300,000 credits. It's a bargain. You show me another vehicle for 300,000 credits that can reach this power level. Exactly, you can't. Well, I mean, you can LS7 swap the S. No, to just go to a single place, purchase it and move on, you can't do that. That's why the Maverick is honestly just so different compared to any other vehicle. If I really have to compare it to something in Gran Turismo, it has to be the Rampage Camaro that we got a while ago. That is also a Gran Turismo award winner, and it's an LS7 powered Camaro, which sounds, if you haven't heard it, you need to go listen to what that vehicle sounds like. One of the best sounding vehicles in my opinion. It's extremely loud. It's honestly just absolutely crazy. But what I think is even crazier than that is the fact that we can still upgrade this vehicle. Yes, remember I mentioned that it was standard earlier. Well, we can still add extra power to this vehicle. If 1200 was not enough, well, we can now hit it up to 1400 brake horsepower. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the most powerful vehicles in Gran Turismo 7. And my thing is, as long as we can sort out the parts to make it go around corners a lot better, this should be one of the fastest vehicles in Gran Turismo 7. Now, if it was able to do well over 300 kilometers per hour standard, well, we can only go faster now that we upgraded. Now, the main thing we needed, as I mentioned, was the aero parts, and sadly, we can only change the rear wing. Now, we can only add downforce to rear, and to be frank with you, this is just not it, because we need both front and rear downforce. Because front downforce, I feel like, is more important than actually rear downforce. But look, I'm not a scientist, I never study physics or anything like that, but from just playing the game, I feel like front downforce is a lot more impactful than rear downforce. And that is exactly what this vehicle needs to just help it get around some corners. So now that we have the vehicle fully upgraded, we have our aero parts installed, well, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to go back out on track and see how the vehicle now performs. With the vehicle being fully upgraded, it's a bit of a handful. That's the simplest way to put it. So with it having over 1,400 brake horsepower going to rear wheels, well, with the improvement of us changing it from sport medium tires to racing softs, we see that okay, the grip level does go up, but with no traction control on and 1,400 horses, well, them rear wheels are still gonna light up. And when it comes to cornering, as I mentioned, with it having no front diffuser, it isn't really where it could possibly be. There's still a lot more potential in this vehicle, but since we cannot tune the front aero, well, simply we'll just never be able to reach that potential. But there is still a massive difference with us adding that rear wing. So if you're thinking about using it for any track use or track purpose, well, you are gonna wanna go for that rear wing. You're gonna have to suffer your beauty for actual performance. So I mean, even with the wing, it doesn't look terrible, but I mean, the standard wing looked a lot better. The Maverick is incredibly fast, but not as fast as you would think. Simply, there are a lot of cars that are way faster than this, and they are less powerful. I don't know what it is, but the Maverick is fast, but it's not setting any world records. The Maverick is really good when it comes to acceleration. Braking is actually what caught me off guard, because with a lot of vehicles, once you start fully upgrading them, the braking system can simply not keep up with the new level of power. But the braking system on the GAC Maverick can simply handle the 1,400 horses, and you're able to slow down. Well, that's if you start braking in time. And that's also something you need to get used to. With that extra 200 horsepower, you need to understand, okay, I need to start braking a lot sooner than expected. Even with you upgrading the brakes, just pretend you didn't do it, and that way you know, okay, I need to brake a lot sooner. When it comes to handling, downforce, braking, out of 10, it's a solid 7 out of 10. It's decent. There is a lot of work that still needs to be done to make it absolutely perfect. But if you want to use it for a fun track vehicle, you absolutely can. That is what the Maverick is, and it's really a decent addition to Gran Turismo. Now, if we want to compare it to the Rampage Camaro, well, frankly, I think that the Rampage might actually be quicker around the circuit than the actual Maverick. But hey, I haven't done any testing, but that's just a theory from just personal experience from driving both vehicles. I feel like the Rampage Camaro is just slightly faster. Even though the Maverick has a much higher top speed, well, the Camaro just will take it in corners. So yeah, that's about it. The GAC Maverick for 300,000, it is one of the best vehicles you can purchase. Because you show me another vehicle for 300,000 that can perform like this. Exactly, I'll wait. And while I'm waiting, you can hit that subscribe button if you did go on to enjoy this video. Don't forget, leave a like. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.